All right, it's Sunday early afternoon. I'm doing the final render for the first part of the Egg Fast Experiment video series. I'm going to be cooking some eggs here in a second. I'm going to be showing you how I make basically like an omelet. I call it like an egg patty. If you've ever been to Subway and you get the breakfast sandwich at Subway, they have like this egg patty thing. And that's basically what I'm making here. So I'm going to show you how I do that. And yeah, let's do this. Let's get this started. This is video 3. This is the official beginning of video 3 in the Keto Egg Fast Experiment video series. Let's do this. So I find that my old ceramic pan, or whatever this cheap $6.99 pan from Walmart works best to make these egg patties. I got a tablespoon, about a little over a tablespoon of butter in there, and then I got 3 eggs cracked, scrambled, and I got it on super low heat. I'm actually going to put it right up just a hair, and with a lid, and I kind of watch for it to start bubbling on the edges, and that's when I know it's time to flip it, but not too quickly or it just becomes a mess. And I also, I don't know if you can tell, there's quite a bit of shine to this. I just re-seasoned my cast iron. I kind of felt that it just was sticking a little bit more than cast iron should be, so I re-seasoned it, which is basically add olive oil and then cook it in the oven 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. And that's my kids. That's not me. It looks good. I've actually had this pizza before. It's made at the grocery store here in town, Highlander, Schnucks, locally, whatever the heck it's called this week. If you're from the northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They've had like 3 different names of this place in the last 10 or 15 years. So depending on which store it is, it was either a locally or a Highlander back in the day, and now they're all Schnucks, whatever. I don't know. I recently was watching a documentary, said that there's only really like 5 grocery store chains other than Walmart in the whole country, so no wonder why it's tough for us to make informed decisions. So, alright, so that takes about 3-4 minutes, maybe even 5, depending on your oven, or your stove rather, to kind of start bubbling on the sides there before we can flip it. Alright, so I got it flipped over and it broke a little bit right here. Guys, not an exact science, but what's cool is you undercook this just a hair and then heat it back up in the microwave with a little bit of cheese, and you basically got yourself an omelet for lunch. Really, it was my sister's idea. It works out pretty good. And when I'm cooking the other side, I actually leave the lid off. I don't know why. I don't know if it's faster or slower. I don't know. So I cook it for 2 minutes, which has already been on there for a little bit, so I'll take it just a little bit shy of 2 minutes. But yeah, so that's it. That's basically an omelet, pre-made, kind of Subway style, and then toss it in the microwave and eat it for lunch at work. Pretty cool. All right, last step, take it out of the off the skillet and put it in the refrigerator to let it cool pretty much immediately, and it'll kind of solid up and hold its shape and everything when you stick it in a gallon freezer bag. The trick is make sure that you use enough butter. I actually find that 1 tablespoon is not quite enough. You're going to need to do at least 1 1/4, 1 1/2. And if you're doing the egg fast, you really want to try to aim to get your fats equal to your proteins. So you really want, so if you have 9 eggs in a day, you really want 9, tablespoons of butter, or, a combination of tablespoons of butter and some coconut oil, etc. I fall short on that just a little bit because I find the eggs just swim in butter, and you leave a bunch of it on the plate anyway. So don't know if it's right, wrong, or otherwise. Maybe that's why I didn't quite get the results that some of the other people have on my egg fast up till now. But I tell you what, even though my scale hasn't moved a whole heck of a lot, my pants fit better, my shirt fits better, I feel fantastic, and there's a whole lot of non-scale victories to celebrate on this egg fast as well. Alright, a little too brown, which means I just basically had the heat up just a little too hot. This happens on the second one if you immediately are making them back to back, and it curled under a little bit there, but hey, no worries. We're not shooting for any kind of prize and beauty here. We're just looking to meal prep this, keep things simple, and allow us to get our macronutrients, get our eggs and our fat and everything taken care of in a nice, easy format. All right, so it is dinner time. About to have 2 eggs cooked in 2 tablespoons of butter. Fried them in the butter. I got my water. I got pretty much everything I need for dinner. Reheating some leftovers for the kids, and then we're gonna have a family night. We're gonna watch Captain America, right?
Yeah!
Yeah! So I will see you guys. When will we see them again?
Tomorrow?
On the
Computer?
on the next.
Episode?
We'll see you on the next clip. Good morning. We've got a nasty glare. Sorry about that. Anyways, as you see, I am here at Subway. Ran out of eggs at home. You know, slowly starting to transition. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll get a breakfast sandwich with no bread. So typically the breakfast sandwich at Subway I would get is the bacon, egg, and cheese. So pretty darn close to the egg fast. I got some butter with me for my eggs for lunch today and tomorrow, so I'll just put a little bit of butter on this. And like I said, no bread, so yeah, I'll go in and I'm gonna get that right now. All right, so this is a bacon, egg, and cheese foot long with no bread, no sauce, no nothing, keeping it as close to the egg fast as possible, but still transitioning, like I said, so I do got a little bit of bacon in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, but here's an example of, you know, what you can do if you're in a pinch, if you're in a bind. I got my water, of course, my coffee for a little bit later, and all I really did was I just brought this to work. You know, I grabbed it at Subway, brought it to work, and melted 2 tablespoons of butter, and kind of poured it over top. I don't know how you can see that little bit of glimmer. That's my butter. All right, we got 3 scrambled eggs cooked in 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter and 1 slice of Swiss cheese from my favorite cheese store. And I grabbed some of this clear American calorie-free carbonated sparkling flavored water, pineapple coconut. Tastes pretty good. Yes, it's got some aspartame in it, but I mean, I drink like one of these 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week for like the last week or so. Tastes pretty good. Nice alternative to just straight water, because that does get old. And sometimes you crave that sugary sweetness or you know, carbonation that pop provides. So I think I've talked about that in another video, and you know, about why we really crave pop and what you can do to eliminate that from your diet. And in another video, I'll make sure I share the link to that in the description. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, and then I got to get back to work. Got a very long, busy day today, and I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, so it is Tuesday. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna have my eggs. This is the last full day of the 15-day egg fast experiment, and I got my leftover pineapple coconut clear water. I grabbed it yesterday, didn't finish it yesterday, so I'll finish it today. It's really good. If you can tolerate aspartame, or you're okay with drinking aspartame, I recommend you try it. It's cheap.
David, line 01. David, line 01.
It's cheap. It's good. It's a nice break from water. So we got scrambled eggs turned into the egg patty like I've been showing you. Swiss cheese from my favorite cheese store. 2 tablespoons Kerrygold butter. So I'm going to enjoy that, and I will see you guys on the next clip. All right, real quick, I'm going to show you what I got going on. The last full meal of the egg fast. 3 scrambled eggs cooked in 2 tablespoons Kerrygold butter with 1 ounce of Colby Jack cheese.
Got my truck back.
All right, so I got to keep this short. I got to head out to the kids' graduation thing at school. Got to keep it short. All these video clips have been pretty short. Really just want to share with you the journey and my mindset and everything, I guess, while I'm going through this egg fast. Again, energy is fantastic. Definitely looking forward to breaking the egg fast, though, just because it's pretty monotonous. Tomorrow, I'll try to take you along, and then for my epic refeed or cheat day or whatever you want to call it on Thursday. So stay tuned. See you on the next clip. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday, May the 25th. It is the first official day of my little mini vacation, and yesterday was the last official day of the egg fast. Now this morning, I had eggs for breakfast. Force of habit, maybe, but I do like eggs. So anyway, so I had 2 eggs, cooked over easy in about a tablespoon and a quarter worth of Kerrygold butter. I pulled the butter back a little bit, not quite as much, and but I also had a sausage patty. I think it was like a Johnsonville sausage patty, or I should say my wife thinks it was. She made it for something yesterday. But yeah, so that was pretty good. I'm at Starbucks right now. I'm gonna, so here, excuse me, I can talk. I haven't really had much to drink yet. So the plan today, my kids have no idea that I'm picking them up for school, taking them out for lunch. So in order to pull that off, my kids are pretty smart. I had to disappear right around the normal time I would to go to work. So I got some errands to do, but unfortunately it's like 7:04 right now. Unfortunately, most of those places to run those errands do not open till 9 o'clock. So I figured I'd come here, I get some Starbucks, you know, just kind of chill out and relax a little bit. It's going to be about 84, 85 degrees today, but right now it's probably about 65, 66. So I'll probably just kind of hang out on the patio section here and enjoy my coffee. So come on, let's go get some coffee. Well, no vacation would be complete without a stop at Wally World. One of the things about the egg fast is you will run out of butter really fast. On the keto diet, I kind of run out of butter pretty quickly anyway. But yeah, on this keto egg fast, man, it seemed like I was going through a thing of Kerrygold butter like every day or every other day, and it's probably about right. And I don't even think I was using enough butter, if you can believe that. I think that I don't think I had enough butter or enough fat on this egg fast. You know, you're really supposed to do 1 for 1. So 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of butter. And oftentimes I would cook 3 eggs, say at breakfast, and I would only use 2 tablespoons of butter. And that's probably why I didn't quite get the results that I had hoped for. You know, I'm not blaming anybody but myself for that. I read the instructions, I just didn't do it as well as I could have. So, but I mean, anything like this, guys, anything that you do to, you know, experiment with, you know, a really crazy diet in the eyes of most people is exactly that. It's an experiment. You have to play with what's going to work for your body. You have to push yourself, as Tim Ferris calls it, biohacking the human body. You know, you got to see what you're capable of. And I think for a first time out, I'm really happy. You know, I got some results. You know, they weren't quite as good as I wanted, but see, my body, and I feel this is true about probably everybody, your body will hit just normal like sticking points where your body feels comfortable at a certain weight. And for me, you know, having been 291 pounds at my highest, you know, I hit a sticking point at 260, which has been kind of a plateau weight for me for many different times over the last several years. And then that 235, 240 mark, you know, I hit another plateau again. And I know that at 215, 220, I will hit another plateau that's just going to really take something to punch through. And some people say, you know, just make sure you're adjusting your calories appropriately as you go down every 10 pounds and everything. I don't track that strict. Maybe I should, but to me, this is not about, you know, how much weight can I lose in the very short period of time. It's about how can I become healthy. You know, and even if it is more of a marathon to get there, I'm okay with that because, you know, I'll be 38 in a couple months. This is what I need to do. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Can I make this a true lifestyle change? And I think one of the reasons why I've lost weight in the past and fallen off the wagon is not just because I wasn't feeding my body what it truly craved and you know, the fat that leaves you satiated and still gives you energy. You know, some of it was pulling low fat and low carb at the same time, which is, you know, looking back is really stupid in my opinion. You know, you can do it for a very short period of time, but you're going to crack, you're going to fall off. And, you know, I guess more importantly than that, what is it doing to your body? What is it doing to your metabolism and that kind of thing? So anyways, this is my mini vacation, guys, and this might seem weird. I'm not really going anywhere. Yes, I'm going to visit some friends tomorrow in the Chicagoland area. I'll be bringing along with that for some pretty epic cheat meals. But, you know, really, this is just about getting a lot of stuff done that I haven't been doing and just kind of resetting my mind and, you know, I don't really say my body, but, you know, just kind of resetting my mind and my frame of mind, you know, enjoying a couple days off because, you know, today's the last day of school for the kids and, you know, gonna spend some quality time with the kids and, you know, have some fun and remember what life is all about. So I'm going to head into Walmart. I'm going to grab some butter and, yeah, that's really all I need. It's really all anyone needs. Let's be honest. Butter, bacon, eggs. Life is good. I wasn't planning on grabbing anything other than some butter, but these cargo shorts were $5, and I actually didn't know that until I got to the register. I thought about saying, "Hey, cancel my order," and going back and grabbing a couple extra pair, but I don't know. Maybe I'll swing back by tomorrow. Walmart's not that far away. I don't normally buy a lot of clothes from Walmart. I find their shirts shrink real easy, but I've had this brand cargo short before. And they hold up pretty good, and you even get a belt with it. So I mean, $5, that's pretty tough to beat. So since I am shrinking in a good way, you know, one of the things you got to do is load up on some clothes. Now we get to drive to the Belvedere Oasis because my iPass is missing. No idea what happened to it. For those of you who don't know, an iPass is just it's for the tollway, the Illinois tollway, so you don't have to stop and, you know, rummage through and try to find cash. It's just kind of like an account, and it's linked to your debit or credit card, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna head there because I got to get a new one of those and put a little bit of money on it. And yeah, and yes, I need a haircut, but I think I'm gonna grow it out some. So I don't really know. I think maybe I'll just clean up the sides and let the top grow, which will probably look pretty goofy for a little while, but I don't know. I mean, guys get bored of their hair just like the ladies. All right, so we got the I-Pass. That's all squared away and done, and now I got to drive farther towards Chicago just to turn back around. I think I probably got to go to Marengo, which is like another 10 or maybe even 15-minute drive. Beyond the 15-minute drive I already made. But yeah, whatever. That's life sometimes. So I have low storage, so you probably won't see much of the trip back. And I got to, you know, transfer all this to my computer and then shoot some more footage, hopefully maybe later today, and then make sure I got space, storage to take you on this epic cheat meal day tomorrow. So I will see you on the next clip. Okay, so I only had to drive about a mile up the highway to get off on Belvedere, Genoa Road, something like that. Get off in Belvedere. I came back through town to come back. I got to step into the bank real quick. I need to open another checking account. I really need to separate my part-time business from my personal funds. Need to stop commingling funds. So I'm gonna hop in there. I'm actually early for my appointment. I'm hoping they can work me in, because I do have a bit of an issue with patience. I don't like to wait. Not because I think I shouldn't have to wait, especially if I'm early for an appointment. But anyways, I'm hoping they can squeeze me in early. Yeah. So also I cleared out a couple of old videos that I wasn't really going to use for this, so got some more space. So lucky for you, you get to listen to me yammer on some more. Looks like it's going to be a really nice day. Hot, but nice. So. Okay, so I'm at the kids' school. I'm about to pick them up. Totally surprised them. They have no idea I'm coming to pick them up the last day of school. All they know is that mommy had to work today, and grandma was going to pick them up. That's what they were under the impression anyway. So I'm going to pick them up. I probably won't film a whole heck of a lot here at the school just because of, you know, like privacy concerns and stuff like that. I don't know if other parents would be weird about their kids being on YouTube or anything like that. In this day and age, obviously we got to be sensitive of things like that. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna surprise them, and I may not film a whole heck of a lot for the rest of the day here. I mean, the egg fast is typically over. You're sticking around because you're cool, but I really want to spend the day with my kids and just have fun and make sure that we all have a good time. So if we go to a park or something like that, you know, obviously I'll shoot some footage there, but that'd probably be about it. So might be that's it until tomorrow. Lunch and dinner being epic cheat meals, and I'm really looking forward to it. One place I haven't been to in like almost a year and a half, and actually I don't think either one of the places I'm going I've been to in like a year and a half. So definitely a carb fest, which, you know, love me or hate me for that, it's gonna happen. So you've been forewarned. If you're not ready to see all that carb action happening up in my face, then I'm sorry. Not really. So were you guys surprised to see me?
Yeah! And Daddy, pick me up!
Yeah. So where are we gonna go for lunch?
McDonald's! No!
Where are we gonna go for lunch?
McDonald's!
Culver's.
Raise your hand if you think it's Culver's. Culver's!
All right, let's go to Culver's.
Culver's.
Sit down and buckle up, Em.
Well. Culver's? egg-tinction cookies. Dad, maybe we can bring my mom here tomorrow. And Daddy,
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. Ready? Don't. No! Not me. Ooh. Daddy, I made a new rule. Whoever doesn't eat their dinner eats it for another snack. And whoever doesn't eat it, we already know. A bird.
So this is the last official video showing you food. This is a transition meal. I got 2 eggs fried in about a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter. And then I have 1 cup of broccoli. As you can probably see that steam, it is really hot. And I have 1 tablespoon of butter melted over that. And then I have 1 ounce of Colby Jack cheese melted on that. So I'm about to enjoy this. And this will be the official last video in the egg fast experiment. And tomorrow, if you join me, well, the next video I should say that you join me is going to be kind of an epic carb refeed day or epic cheat day or whatever you want to call it. I'll probably have eggs and bacon for breakfast just because, you know, eggs and bacon are awesome. But yeah, no more eggs for me for a little while after that because I'm going to do this this refeed day. And then immediately the following day after that, I'm going to start back with my normal keto regiment, which is intermittent fasting for 17 to 18 hours a day. And yeah, so I'll be sharing a video on that as well, I'm sure. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope that you've got something out of this. Sorry about that. I hope you've got something out of this. If anything else, just the idea that, you know, this is an experiment. And you know, you can choose to take this on or not. You may see some really great results or you may not. And you know, none of that really mattered to me when I took this on. I really wanted to see, could I do it? Could I force myself to be that strict for 15 days? And I would say, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give myself a 9.5 because, you know, I did have that cheat meal with a buddy. Still keto, but technically a egg fast cheat meal. But yeah, so guys, again, this is all about your journey. I'm just here sharing mine. I appreciate you taking what is probably a total of 90 minutes if you watched all 3. So if you've watched all 3, leave me a comment saying, I'm a warrior and I watched all 3. And, you know, maybe I'll just do something special for you. Take care and have a great day.